So what do? You try and beat everybody in front of you until you're out or the tournament is over.
Yeah.
So
We go from
they're going to do that right here.
We go from game to game, and we're not expecting to win. We're expecting to win against everyone.
Yeah.
We're going to see hand warmers from Ice versus X. I have never seen these two play against each other. Did this ever happen? Tafakins, please.
I have terrible Smash history grades.
Ah.
I forget these things unless they happened to me directly. But
Yeah.
I don't believe I remember them playing.
Yeah, me neither. I'm usually good at this stuff, like remembering everything about every single like bracket everyone ever had. And I don't think that I've ever seen this before.
Dude, we're global now.
Yeah, we're global.
You've got a lot of countries to keep track of.
Yeah. It was a lot easier back in the MLG days when I just started playing Smash.
It was just this. It was like the same 8 people who mattered every tournament.
Yeah,
And
true.
now it's like
Now the same 7 plus
different
Hux.
8 countries matter every tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got USA, Sweden, Germany, and Spain left.
Yeah.
So
and if you want to go like outside just the scope of Eclipse, we have threats from Japan, in the form of players like Flash, Gucci, Amsa.
yeah.
We have
Also Shippu. Don't forget
Shippu?
about that guy.
Okay.
He's the best Peach in Japan.
Oh, cool.
He won the Apex qualifier this year.
Oh,
the
cool.
Japanese qualifier. Yeah.
awesome. So and Shippu.
And
Then
Shippu.
We've got scary Canadians, scary Americans,
Oh, yeah.
scary Mexican foxes, Fox specifically. So, man, after fighting Peach, this is going to be such a switch for Axe. Yep, there's the jabs. I've
And
seen
Ice,
those.
of course. Ice is not familiar with that.
Yeah. And that's exactly why Axe wants to be on Battlefield. No ledge ride, no mix-up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to make the obvious joke, but it has been 30 seconds for 2 stock.
Yeah. This is certainly not going to be the Silent Wolf thing, is it? Or is it?
No. Axe
Not
might
yet.
have been able to be a bit more ambitious on that. In fact, I almost thought he was going to do quick attack sniping on the charging up B and set up from there. But you know, he's got a lot of patterns in his head, like for Pikachu. Oh my God. Yep, and that right there, one of the worst things you can do is a flubbed jump of any kind over the stage. Ow!
That up smash.
Of any kind over the stage when
And
Axe
now
hits the
everybody's
ledge.
screaming 4 stock. The
Whoa.
entire crowd wants to see this.
And yeah, you see Ice right there. It's just like, I'm not going to that edge, because if I lose tempo there at all, I get up air. Great time.
Instead, X is going to get up air.
Yep. And actually, that's a tougher up air than it looks, because
Yeah.
down smash does not have a lot of lag, and it's got those really that absurd priority. These 2 little orbs of hitbox that just keep
Oh yeah,
flickering.
yeah.
If you've ever looked at the hitboxes, they're really ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I usually look at the hitboxes
That's gonna hurt.
to understand something better, and this is ridiculous, yeah. Oh, and that F2 is going to be it. We
And
saw
how?
everything X has ever done to any Fox in this match.
One game.
And Ice certainly has to think about it and, you know, adapt to that quickly.
Yeah. So the simplest thing would be Goshik, don't worry about massive, like crazy long punishes. Don't worry about those sudden gams forced off the level. Outplay him with your legs
Yep.
in neutral.
But you don't get those juicy chain grabs.
You
in
don't,
Hell.
but the chain grabs are a bit overrated. It's like 30-something%, but
Yeah.
you would get that off a down throw forward tilt forward air anyhow.
Yeah.
See him going to Pokemon?
But Ice is a massively stubborn player. I don't think
Fair
that he
enough.
will go for
I agree.
the sheep pick here.
I'm stubborn too. Ask me how many times I've counterpicked in the past couple of years, not counting Mario.
How many times have you countered?
None! None! That's the answer. That's the joke.
Yeah, I know.
None at all.
I just felt wrong not to ask.
I
After you asked me to
I
ask.
appreciate that. Very polite. German politeness.
Yeah.
Dead Pikachu.
German politeness, that Pikachu.
Only the most premium up smashes, and Ice does the correct DI. Doesn't want to go off the platform, because if you go off the platform, you get up smash, and it hurts. And plus, if he had gone left, he wouldn't have been able to DI left, because he would have died off the side.
Yeah.
Because that's just how that move works.
So the larger stage with more place to run and gun makes Ice certainly a lot more comfortable playing the matchup. He doesn't have to commit too much. He has to run and gun and then counteract. Missing his jump there, not going for the up or up aerial. X could have smashed the eye anyway, but still, it was the possibility to
Oh
get that
my
shot.
gosh.
Ice saving his
Burying
second jump wisely.
And he comes down. Another falling up air. Not quite going to get the kill, but
Ooh, X
darn
with a
close.
nice shield grab up area there to keep the situation neutral again.
Really good choice on right there. Back air, a little more KO power than Nair. Can be kicked with his face.
That bear was certainly enough.
Yep.
Not the greatest of the Ice on X's part. I think that caught him by surprise. Kind of like it.
I mean, we're seeing, like, Ice has more than one style of Fox in his pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, he can play this slower game looking more at priority than at speed and rush down. But when we saw him fight Android, we saw speed and rush down.
We saw the most rush down thing
Oh my God.
of all day, yeah.
Something just occurred to me. If Fox can't up B from as far back, that means he is always going to be up B'ing in a range where Axe can jump out and tail spike him.
For sure, yeah. We have no Pikachu mains in Europe to back up that claim that are of any notice. But there are some, and they certainly enjoy headshotting Foxes.
Right here. The other nice thing about this level, Ice can roll backwards twice and then CC move, and he's still not getting pushed up. Don't double jump into it.
Oh, Ice not getting the sweet spot right there.
And you know what? That right there's the other reason Pokemon's great. You can't see him recovering underneath those ledges.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to aim at him.
So Ice doesn't lose his composure right here. He keeps running and running. I think his gameplay was perfectly fine. He just caught off guard one time too often, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely not as blowout as the first game was.
Good smash, yeah, good
The
shield
third
pad.
falling up air is going to secure the third stock, so this is Ice's move of choice to kill off
He
Axe.
pretty much found what works in one game, and he's used it to get 3 stock.
Yeah.
That's adaptation.
Yeah. And X was not able to catch up to that.
Yeah, but right now, as long as Ice goes up, he will not win fights against up
For
air.
sure.
Up air beats everything. Beats Peach, for God's sake.
Oh, and that up smash is going to be it.
The windmill assist with that.
The windmill transformation is honestly the worst for Fox against Pikachu in that situation.
He couldn't get down because Axe was waiting underneath it. Then the moment he jumps, now he's stuck having to contend with an up air that he literally cannot out-prioritize.
Yeah. So he says, screw the run and gun space. It didn't work out. It wasn't fun. Let's go, Yoshis. Let's go.
I think he's
in your
going to
face.
wish he had run and gun space.
I think so as well. Oh my God.
15 seconds.
X at 0, 15 seconds. Ice already lost 2 stocks.
He even power shielded a laser, just like, listen, man.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to get that JV5, but worry about it. Yup. Up smash, chase to the platform, and he can't go above him. That's the one thing Ice needs to very much realize in this matchup. He cannot go above him unless he's tippering a back air. That's it. That's all he's got.
But he keeps jumping higher and higher, and X is going to catch on to that and tag on percentage or put him in a really, really rough spot to be at.
Axe waiting it out.
So now Ice is staying on the ground a little bit more. Oh no, full jump again. But that was the full jump behind the back area that you were talking about. It worked out perfectly. But now X with another one. And a minute passed. Just like in the first match, X took 3 stocks over the course of 1 minute. And we got the 4-stock chance again.
If he pushes him off that level,
it's certainly going to be what the crowd wants to hear. Wow! Wow!
Here's got his nose burned.
Oh my.
Falling up air. Falling up air saves Ice from
Falling
the
up air
stock.
is...
But he's not done. He's not quitting.
No, he's not.
He went high again, and he's out of jumps.
Not the JV, but the lasers don't count, right? Oh yeah, the crowd was yelling lasers don't count, so there's going to be a jump.
That's it. Axe takes it. Ultra dominant.
Yeah. 3-0.
Actually, the most dominant set we've seen today.
Definitely. More dominant than Ice versus Android, actually.
And that's Ice going out to 2 Americans. And you know, he just kind of looks like, yep.
Yep, that was yeah, I expected that.
That was tough.